a picture of a man. And I've given you the criteria for the man up here.
The experiential exercise gives students a feeling for what it was like to live through a particular episode in history. In this case, what it was like to be an assembly line laborer. Unlike lessons in most conventional classrooms, this one highlights the rich human drama of history by making history come alive.
Now what we're going to do is I'm going to number you off.
The students are asked to count off, forming two groups, and are then directed to sit in identical rows, each group facing the other.
What I want the ones and the twos to do is I want you to come together as a group and share your picture. And I want you to decide, of all the pictures that were produced in your group, which one is the best picture. You can only have one. There won't be a whole lot of lobbying here. I want you to make a quick decision.
That's what it's done, but we can change the hair.
Yeah, we can change the hair. Yeah.
Okay, that's that one.
All right, this one. Change the hair, though. Okay, change the hair. Yeah.
From this point on, you are in my factory, and you are on my assembly line. In my assembly line, we draw men. This is what you are responsible for. Number one, you're responsible for the heads. Number two, hair. 3, eyes and eyebrows. 4, nose and mouth. 5, ears. 6, neck. You need to make me perfect men in as short a time as possible. Does everybody understand? As soon as you get your paper, you will start immediately. Come on, let's get busy. I don't pay you to sit around here and be lazy. Let's go, let's go.
As a lesson on mass production in the industrial era, this experiential exercise shows how cheap labor provided by immigrants allowed industry to boost production and profits, and why workers often found the assembly line monotonous and alienating.
Wait, come on, let's move it. We don't have time for you to work with these details. The next person that talks will get docked pay. You will lose points on the next test. You're almost finished here with your quota? Do those.
This strategy taps into intrapersonal and body kinesthetic intelligences to allow students to feel the drama of the past, giving high-level concepts of physical and emotional dimension that students find motivating and memorable.
Shirt man, I don't think that assembly line is your line of work. You're fired. Arm man, you are now the shirt and arm man. Get busy. You, get out of my factory.
Students react to these experiences as individuals of the time may have, gaining a glimpse into their everyday lives.
Shirt man, come here. What's it like to be unemployed?
Bad.
Wasn't fun out there, was it?
No, it wasn't.
How's your family?
They're doing bad.
Why?
They have no food to eat.
Because you have no money. Would you like to have your job back temporarily?
Yeah.
All right, I'll put you on probation. You want to really emulate the capitalist attitude of the time. So you want to be, I don't want to say cruel, but you want to be stern. You want to really be stern. And you want the kids to question, why is this person changing? What happened to the nice teacher? Why is this teacher becoming the mean teacher? And you want that because you want them to get emotional. You want them to have an emotional investment in what's happening because it's through the emotion they can live the experience. 5 o'clock! Yeah! It's 5 o'clock! You all get to go home for the day! I'll be coming back. When we were on the assembly line, how many pictures do you think you could draw in the same amount of time it took you to draw one?
About 300, but they weren't really pictures. They were sort of like scribbles.
And why did you feel that they were not pictures?
Because we weren't thinking. We were just draw, pass. There's no thinking involved.
The kids are going to come now with a lot of information, but they need to help get it organized so that they can identify their feelings and identify what they've been doing and see how it relates to history. And the teacher's only a guide because the kids have it all, and you just guide them. Okay, what I want you to do right now is on your own paper, I just want you to make a real quick list of the things that you think were positive about the assembly line. Now, just Just for the few things that you have written down there, let's talk about it. Why doesn't somebody raise your hand? I'm calling you and volunteer the information. Daniel?
It helped make a lot of jobs.
Okay.
For the
Created jobs. Christy?
The man or woman in charge of manufacturing got rich.
All right, now let's go to some cons. I'm sure that we can all just list the cons. Genevieve?
Well, it seemed like the whole assembly line was really unorganized or disorganized. And because it was so disorganized, the work came out messy.
Melanie?
It got really boring
Why was it boring?
because you had to do it over and over again.
The debriefing allows students to express their feelings about the experience and to discuss how it differed from historical reality. They can make connections between the experience and history and gain an appreciation of history as a compelling human drama.
Continuing to go downhill.